Could AI take your job right now? Yay or nay? Give me a yes or no, and we'll keep moving.
Mm,
Is it pointless to learn how to code? Is it pointless to learn how to become a web developer? Today, I'm bringing on the lead developer for my startup workflow, who is very well versed in the world of software engineering, and we're going to find out his take on if you should start this career or not. All right. So, George, what's up, bro?
Hi guys, my name is George Jacob. I'm the lead developer at Workflow. We've been working with Cleveland for this is our second year, and we aim to maybe do big things, introduce new applications, and maybe solve some problems. But stick around. This will be a pretty interesting talk.
Yeah, 100%. So, let's give your background, man. How long have you been in the web dev programming world, bro?
Currently, I've been here since 2020, and it's currently 2024. This is clocking my fifth year coding and practicing the art of being a developer.
So we started working together, like you said, early 2022, and I immediately. Well, so here's the funny thing: when me and you first started communicating, after Kyler actually introduced us, right?
Yeah.
So when me and you first started communicating, like the way you wrote was so good. I'm like, oh, this guy's using Chat GPT to freaking talk to me. But you just literally just have such a strong command of proper English language. I'm like, damn, then he must be amazing at software engineering. And so we got the project that we were working on back then, from start to finish done in 45 days, and it was quite robust, right? And so that's when I really recognized, holy cow, you are extremely capable. And even outside of just this one project that we're going to do, I just always wanted to, have you in my back pocket because I did a boot camp as well. I spent the money to learn how to program. You didn't even do a boot camp. And again, like where we are in terms of competency is it's night and day. I'm able to help out, in certain areas, but
Yeah.
you're doing a lot of the work here, man. So let me ask you this. Let's get into, I guess, the topic of today. Could AI take your job right now? Yay or nay? Give me a yes or no, and we'll keep moving.
Mm, it's a straight no.
Okay. All right. How soon, if you, and I know maybe you're not so deep in like maybe exactly how these things are coding out. Like I'm screwing around with GitHub Copilot all the time. How soon could you imagine AI replacing you and replacing what we even do every day?
Okay, I wouldn't term it as replacing
Okay.
because one thing is okay, you have to take programming as a you have to understand what is programming. Programming is generally solving a problem, and as much as the AI can do all of that, you need a person like change this, do this. You see, there is that human like thinking that solves a problem, and then okay, most likely it's if you ask me, AI will empower programmers, will empower developers, help us make the work easier. As much as okay, there are some consequences that comes with the AI world, but taking a developer job is far from it currently.
Yeah.
It will take at least another 5 to 10 years to even to try access that. Okay, so that we can maybe now access the situation and talk about that topic again. But at the moment, AI is just take it as a tool to help developers achieve their goals way faster than
Exactly. So
they currently do.
what this is what I think, because we're on the same page there. I personally think that the junior developer is gonna have like senior engineer, you know what I'm saying? Senior engineer level competency and senior engineer level. Well, okay, let me pull back. Let me pull back. Okay, actually, you shook your head. What are you saying?
Okay, that is, I'll say that is far-fetched. As much as you have the ideal or you have the idea of what to do, there is the companies are not looking for somebody who is maybe just looking to maybe try things out and solve a problem. They are looking for somebody who knows how to solve that particular problem.
So let me ask you this.
Okay,
Okay,
so let's say there's a you have okay. Let's just put a particular uh, situation. You have
okay.
an error
Hmm.
as a person who is maybe using AI, you may take time to maybe come to a solution rather than considering somebody who already knows how to solve that. In particular, you may maybe waste time, maybe lead to incompetence, or maybe solve the wrong thing.
Right.
But particularly, let's say, just say it may eliminate the need for junior developers. Okay, of course, it will never, but instead of hiring maybe five, you may get two
Well, this is what I'll
doing the
say.
work of five
I,
people.
I'm not. I don't think it makes the junior guy senior level right now. It's far from that because me, I kind of put myself. Would you consider me a junior web dev based on like kind of how we work together and like my competency?
Yeah, you are good at it. Actually,
Okay.
you help me solve some issues. Okay, you work step by step, and I like that.
Okay. I know that right now where AI is, it 100% doesn't get me to your level of competency. So when I said it kind of gives the junior that ability to have senior like abilities, dude, I'm saying honestly at full scale. Like I'm saying in 2 to 3 years, when AI is just absolutely amazing, at that point in time, the junior is gonna pretty much be the senior maybe 5 years ago, and if it's really, really good, the senior today. But that's not for a while. Like right now, junior devs are still gonna absolutely suck relative to a senior dev, regardless if they're using AI or not. But I do believe it's moving really fast, and I see a world where in 2 to 3 years, just programming in general becomes much more component based, and there's just much more scaffolding that's kind of been built out, allowing a junior developer to just move really fast and not have course errors and console log issues, like the little stuff that can slow a junior down. I just think AI is going to really come in and help kind of get them to move faster. And then not only that, okay, and then let's think about it like this: a junior dev right now can build a chatbot, right? With all these different APIs. Dude, 10 years ago, if that junior dev today built that chatbot 10 years ago, he would have got millions of dollars in funding, right? So, in a sense, the junior dev already has, just based off of the power of like the LLM and how useful it is alone, in a sense, the junior dev already has like very unique capabilities that they never had back then. But as it pertains to solving a problem, I totally agree with you. Junior devs are going to have a very difficult time today solving problems, and I think they're going to have that difficulty for the next year, in 2 years, in 3 years. Year four, year five, I don't know. I think AI is going to come in pretty hard.
Yeah, actually, that's a pretty good take because AI, of course, empowers, boosts productivity, and helps the junior dev to maybe perform tasks that in the previous decade were considered not not on their level. But at the moment, you also have to take into consideration the AI is not very capable. As much as sometimes it just as sometimes I may go to ChatGPT to get some answers, and I'm like, maybe I'll just build this without ChatGPT because maybe it may give you a solution, but it's not the best workaround on that particular solution. You need something that's easier. And then considering, let's take projects. Most of the companies want their projects. Most of the companies' projects are maybe large scale. They have a lot of code. They have a lot of files. You need somebody who understands your code. You need somebody who will work through file by file. You need all that. The AI is still not there.
Not even
Maybe it
close.
can maybe edit a particular file and maybe give you a solution. Yes, but you need somebody who will work all around on all files. So particularly, let's say what I would maybe say it will impact is the number of people. If you need 5 people to maybe perform a particular task, it might reduce them to maybe three because of course it will help the three maybe accomplish more work than they previously did.
Yeah. No,
And for the
that
junior
makes
devs,
sense.
of course, it gives a person power to maybe that's why I'm saying it boosts a person's productivity. It will give them the power to maybe reach maybe how can I put it, to maybe perform more advanced tasks.
Yeah.
So I think right now is the best time to learn. Particularly, you don't have to spend a lot of time learning. Doing you literally learn and get onto it exactly, and you are ready for maybe junior roles and maybe advance your career.
Yeah. So look, by the way, if you guys do want to learn, we have 15 free projects, 5 HTML projects, 5 CSS projects, and 5 JavaScript projects that you can do that are all beginner friendly, and it helps you understand the general idea of like the core of each one of those libraries, languages. And of course, if you want to do that with us inside of our community, if you want to talk with George, he's in there every day and we're programming every day. So if that's something you want to do, you heard it out of his mouth right now that the best time to learn is right now. And he's totally right. Like you said, I agree with you, bro. Junior devs right now are just as capable as they were a year ago, 2 years ago. Like there's no real difference. And I'm saying that because I am in AI every day. We're building an AI wrapper. Like on top of OpenAI, right, with our agent feature. So if we could use AI, we would, but it's just not capable of doing it. Now, when it comes to debugging things, like we've been getting a ungodly amount of errors. We'll go to the internet, we'll go to ChatGPT and ask them, "Hey, what is this? Like, how the hell do we figure this problem out?" But as it pertains to idea generation, as it pertains to even system design, as it pertains to it even knowing the right libraries for us to use to kind of make something happen, it just really doesn't have the best advice at all. So I would say right now, as you are saying, 100% AI isn't gonna take software engineering jobs anytime soon. I like that you said 5 years because I've been saying just kind of like out of my head 3. But the more I think about it, you're right. It's probably just gonna shrink team sizes and make those teams that much more efficient. So anybody that's scared that AI would, in this, potentially really cool career that you are interested in, you don't got to worry about it. Basically, is what George is saying.
And particularly, actually, I don't think it's something to worry about. And then taking into account, as much as maybe a company will shrink the size from 5 to 3, there are more companies that are coming up that are using the same technologies. So the demand is going up rather than going down.
I agree. So what you're saying also then in that case is there's going to be more apps. There's going to be more technology companies,
Yeah,
which means that those people are going to move roles or they're going to just whatever. I totally agree, bro. I totally agree to that. You can see it happening. I mean, there's so many companies getting funded, so many new people are launching applications. And let's say that your no code platform somehow gets enough users to where you're like, holy shit, this is cool. Because a lot of people are into no code or trying to build tech companies or tech products without using any programming. And very rarely, sometimes those companies do get customers. They acquire business customers for sure. The first thing that those people realize that build those no code applications is holy shit, for me to really like solve the problems of my customers, I need to find somebody technical to like, kind of make this a little bit more efficient of a platform. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. So no code is only really for MVPs, but then after that, you got to find somebody technical as soon as possible. So what would you say your preferred languages? We haven't mentioned that. What are the languages that you're best at?
Okay, particularly I love JavaScript, React, Next.js, and then Node.js on the back end, but particularly I can also work on Python applications,
Yeah.
including Django.
Yeah, for sure. And so I made a video the other day. Which is best? Should people who are interested in this stuff should they learn JavaScript or Python? What would you say is a pretty much a good language to get started?
Okay, I think they're both great languages. Python is easier. JavaScript, okay, the developer community just don't love JavaScript, but I think JavaScript is just the best language. You
Yeah.
just have to know how to use it.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Dude, this was a great talk, bro. Guys, AI is not going to take web development. If you want to become a web developer, it's never too late to get started. You guys can take 15 projects down below, but there's some other resources out there, obviously, on the internet. What are some of the resources you use to kind of, get to the competency where you're at today?
Currently, we have okay. Currently, everything is just on the internet.
Yeah.
Whatever you need is there.
Yeah.
Uh, Personally, ChatGPT.
Yeah, that's probably the best. And specifically, I would say even Microsoft or sorry, GitHub Copilot in VS Code right there with you if you want to be really
Yeah, of
specific.
course.
Yeah,
I actually use Copilot. Okay, not Copilot. There's another. Yeah. Okay.
Cursor.
There's another AI, Codium.
Oh,
I just
Codium.
use Codium for my normal explanation on VS Code.
Yeah, Codium just forked VS Code and they call it Windsurf or something like that. Actually,
Okay, I'll check that out.
Yeah.
I have to check that out.
Yeah. But awesome, bro. All right, man. Look, I hope we can do it again soon. I think this was awesome. I know I would have wanted to listen to this video, so I appreciate you coming on, man.
Thank you, brother, for having me on.
Yeah, for sure.
I appreciate you all for listening. Thank you.
Yep, for sure. Cool. All right, guys. If you guys got any questions for us, comment down below. If you want to take 15 JS projects to get to beginner competency in this game, then click the link in the description. And if you guys would like to join the community where me and George are coding pretty much every day, 7 days, well, 5 days a week. Sometimes George is chilling on the weekends. Hit us up. All right. Peace out. Cool, bro. That was excellent.